My name's Eddie. I am the founder of Evolve Advising, a business advisor for entrepreneurs. I help small business owners scale up their companies. The big difference from before was I work on Zoom. I do a lot of calls throughout the day, and by about 4 or 5 o'clock in the day, my brain just felt like a bowl of oatmeal. Like I'd just be context switching, jumping in between different meetings with different people, talking about different topics. And I just feel really like mentally lethargic. And so on my evenings throughout the week, I might like go play tennis or something, and halfway through the match, my brain would catch up with my body, and I'd realize and look around like, oh, I'm playing tennis. And so sometimes I just felt like mentally absent was a big one, which is very tiring. It's very exhausting. So that was a big thing that I wasn't even really aware of before I started with PQ. My work is using my brain. So if I want to improve in my work, I need to be better at using my brain. I've always believed that if we don't master our minds, we'll just live in kind of mental slavery to our own thoughts. This represented a really different and unique avenue to explore that and develop those mental muscles. Big surprise for me was just realizing how much of my mental chatter wasn't truthful or helpful. And I've meditated almost every day for the last 10 years. I'd say I'm pretty self-aware of my thoughts. It was like quite a surprise. Like, whoa, I've got a lot of mental chatter up there that's just simply not helpful. In fact, it's detrimental. And it surprised me how liberating it's felt to be able to put that to the side and just live in possibilities rather than constraints. It's bled into things like my tennis game. When I noticed myself getting hard on myself or like beating myself up for making a bad shot or netting the ball, I have a lot greater access to like self-compassion and empathy and being just gentler with myself in general. Before, being hard on myself would almost feel like the way it had to be in order to succeed, but it's like one step backwards, 2 steps forwards this way. I've actually found that like I'm able to perform at a much higher level by just being more present, more calm, and more gentle with myself. And that goes for everything. So business, athletic performance, and just like my own self-talk as well. I really like the group aspect and the accountability, going through it with a group of people and hearing different people's perspectives on what they were going through. It felt very human. It was a really cool container to explore with a group. And I really liked the questions that you asked that gave me like some deeper perspective on how our minds work and how they play tricks on us. I think this is a non-negotiable. If you're intent on being the best version of yourself and using your greatest tool in your body to the best of your ability, you gotta explore PQ and get on a call with Fife. I'd recommend it to anybody.